Alright guys, so this video is a little advice for Alexei Navalny. Alexei Navalny, everybody knows who he is, the Russian opposition leader. So it was a very good idea to get him out of Russia to Germany. If the Germans will bring you back to life. Sure, they'll bring you back to life. They're gonna, they were in the news, of course, with the cheating scandal on the Volkswagens. It's like, okay, you got your rules. Okay, well, we're just going to make a little workaround your California emission standards. That's how they do it. The Germans very efficient. They will get him back to life. When he left and went to Germany, I was like, they're going to bring him back to life. If he stayed in Russia or wherever, they were going to let the toxins, the Novichok analog or whatever it is, kind of disappear and then say, oh, if he died, oh, he died. If he's alive, oh, he's nothing. He just had a spell. You know how they can have a spell because it's hot. It is so hot. In California, it's 121 degrees. There's no global stuff going on. It was just a gender reveal party. And poor Gavin Newsom, he has to deal with these people in the woods having gender reveal parties and fireworks in the forest, starting a fire. But it's California. You gotta do something different if you're in California, right? So you gotta have the gender reveal party in 121 degree weather and have some pyrotechnics to make it special, because all that's important is gender in this world. And it better be a good girl or a good boy, or that kid's life is effed, because that's how it is. Happy holidays, people. Okay, so Alexei Navalny. See, I'm trying to think about it too much. I wrote it down. Alexei Navalny. See, it's easy. Everything. You are a human being. I am a human being. We have a voice box. Most of us do. Unless we were smoking the Camels for all those years. Like John Wayne. Or the guy with the car that died. James Dean. Okay, or Elvis. Don't smoke. You want your voice box so you can pronounce Alexei Navalny. He's not Navajo. He's a Russian and he's the opposition leader. So what he should have done, this is my advice, dude. Okay, it's not, he should have got out of the country. He was getting big and pushing against Putin, which that's not going to go good. That is not going to go good. So what he needed to do was go to Canada, US, or Australia, physically get out of there, and then have his second-hand man or woman run the campaign, and then blast the social media. He's got all the inside information, and then he needs to physically not be in Russia. And I know he just wants to be with the people. He's like Joe Biden. He wants to be with the people and smell their hair. I want to smell their hair too. Okay, but so happy holidays. Happy holidays. And let's do some Sparky. Let's have some Sparky. Happy holidays. So what he needed to do was delegate. He's Alexei Navalny. Alexei Navalny is one of those guys that starts a business and they work themselves to death. That's how committed he is, just like how committed I am to finding the best job ever in a place in Indiana for a trans. Let's see, we got Sparky here. I can't believe this still works. These batteries. I can't believe this still works. Oh, God. I can't believe this still works. Okay, 435 volts. Oh, Jesus. So each one of those dots is a long capacitor, a photo flash capacitor that I got brand new and hooked up. That's the capacitor charger. Happy holidays. So I hope he gets I hope the Germans help him. I hope he gets his life together and gets back, but he needs to get physically away from that place. And now, you know how suspicious he is going to be of people giving him a drink or something? But the Novichok, it's like some kind of Novichok, it's some kind of like almost like a solid that turns to gas or something. I mean, it's very, very extremely toxic. Of course, China and Russia are working on these things. I hope our people in the CIA, FBI are working on counter. So it's like, oh, we're not going to do nerve agents and gases and stuff like that, and then everybody's going to be good about it, right? No, well, I mean, you got to have your counter. I think the United States, whoever's in charge, they're definitely watching what's going on, and if this is just the tip of the iceberg, this has shown up before with the daughter and the dad that was poisoned, the grape bowls that were poisoned. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. They are working on it, and then with 3D printing and quantum computing and AI, they're going to make some very toxic things. So I hope our government is making it. Everybody's we're worried about the nukes. We're worried about the nukes. We're worried about North Korea. There's some other things that, it's kind of like the magician. Hey, focus on this thing over here while I do this and all this over here and take your money and blah, blah, blah. I'm David Blaine flying some helium. That's what I should do. Get a bunch of helium balloons and promote and just get a big flag. Hire Sadie for a job, and I can get a doctor and get medicine and get something to put me into a coma like this. I'll be a good worker. I'm just kidding. Happy holidays. I'm not gonna. I'm just all talk. It's just. I mean, this is the world we live in. Okay. All right. So Alexei Navalny should have physically gotten away from anywhere up there. Siberia, China, Iran, Russia. Those are not good places. Come to a nice place. Come to America. Come to Canada. Come to Australia. Set up your command center. Do your social media stuff and run. Get the people going and continue your revolution. Just like the China people who were over there in Hong Kong. Well, I mean, they can't really go anywhere, but they're there. They're there. They have to be there, and they want their territory. Just like the Catalonian people, they're like, we are Spain. We are the Catalonian people. We are Spain. The rest of it is just dust and dirt and fantasies. Okay, sure, yeah, but the infrastructure, and you got to work with the areas around you. US, we've got to work with Canada and Mexico because we're contiguous with them. It's nice to just say, oh, okay, well, if you're farther away, that's okay with China, but the China bashing needs to really end. What about we need the great communicator, Ronald Reagan, 1,000 points of light? We need that. We need the great communicator to bring the world. We don't need to be separating the world more, to bring it together. Alexei Navalny, I hope he gets his social media going. Just, you know what, just go to Hollywood and just, be in movies, and then he could be like, yeah, and then he could just do the thing on the side with the revolution. That's what you do. You come to America and be a movie star. All right, thanks for watching. Happy holidays.